Welcome to Destiny Partners. This is 10-minute creative marketing, which if you've been following along in January, which we were existent then, you know that this is now not a marketing platform. This is for creatives. This is for anybody that is doing animation, photography, editing, just anything creative that you add and you create a special experience, add value and create a special experience. This podcast is for you. So if you're listening, tune in. All of this stuff will help you. Marketing helps. It's the main focus is marketing. I won't, shy away from that. But marketing can be used in all aspects of life, especially if you're a creative, and you know that already. So just gonna run down a list, just some things that are going on in the world. And if you guys don't know, Google is collecting your health data. That's major. That can affect a lot down the road. If you noticed how they already use your data, emails, all of that stuff, how they use your clicks and they advertise you certain things, and the behind the scenes is the scariest part, which is how it'll affect the rates and the rates that they give you, because if they know you're looking at flights, if they know you're even looking at flights, they're going to raise the prices. If they know that your health is risk, they're going to raise the prices on you, and that's just the way it goes, and that's very scary. So pay attention to that. PayPal just acquired Honey. If you guys know what that is an add-on for like a browser. I don't know if it's an app. It could be, but it helps consumers find deals, different deals, price match. PayPal acquired Honey for $4 billion acquisition deal. That's as much as I know about it, but it seems to be pretty pivotal for $4 billion to be put out on a company. So yeah, substantial. Bluetooth devices can be hacked. Now this is the rumor mill. There's a flaw in technology. What's being spread right now is that certain Bluetooth devices can be hacked and used for advantageous, behavior. Pretty, it's just not beneficial to people. So that's just a rumor mill. I have no factual credibility to any of that. Something I've just been hearing. But this is really factual. IG likes will be taken down, and you stop hearing about it. Maybe they're trying to just slowly integrate it, in which that's what I'm being told. They just started testing it in more areas, more urbanized areas. So hey, there'll be a different way to market. There'll be a different way to appeal to masses on social media soon. So what I want to tell you guys, if you know what I said about being non-existent for the month of February, I've been working, which is good but bad for you guys, because I can't sit here and talk to you and give you guys, the content that you need. And that is not an excuse for you guys, because I will tell you one thing, is if you're working on whatever it is, you should have the few pivotal or the few essentials that you need to hit. You need to still do those things. So I apologize to you guys. I'm back. I'm not gonna miss anymore. Every 2 weeks you're getting a podcast, two podcasts. You get this one and then get the motivational one every 2 weeks. Just to hold you guys over. If we start receiving some comments, I'll move it up to a week, 1 week. But for now it's just 2 weeks since I work so much, and it's hard to keep up with. But that's just me being honest with you guys. But what I've been up to is I've been working with this company. We've been moving around trying to get things done. Just a lot of marketing, like not just marketing, a lot of creation too. Like I said, I'm not just a marketer. I do creative stuff as well, videography, editing, all of that different stuff. Yeah, so I've been working on that with the company, just been hand in hand working with them. So yeah. Next, one thing I want to talk about, big, was a sad day for everybody, I would say. Rest in peace to Kobe Bryant, Gigi, and the rest of the families that were involved in that accident. It was a very, very, very daunting day. Actually slow work. It was supposed to be a productive day. I had a lot scheduled, and that affected, I know, not just me, and I know I'm the least person to even talk about how it affected, but I like to talk about it, my personal experience being somebody like Kobe with, his mentality and his work ethic, and the way that he just carried his life. I thought that was, just a person you never want to see go away not too soon, because they have so much to offer. I've learned a great deal from Kobe Bryant. I learned, what it means to have that, takeover mentality where you're not going to let anything get between you and what you need to get done. So, I mean, anyway, let me go on to what I really wanted to speak about. So branding with Kobe Bryant. So a lot of businesses looked at this, and after, everything happened, everybody had their posts, and which was fine. But then you took it from a step to the post, and now you're starting to brand with Kobe Bryant's name, or Kobe Bryant, you do the 8, or you do the colors, or you do the Mamba, whatever you want to do is now either good ethics or bad ethics. And let me tell you one thing, using someone's death to make profit or to take away from their family is very ill-advised. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't touch it. I wouldn't buy it. I wouldn't be around it. So I think that's the bad ethics. I started with that first. So if you guys know anything like that, it's easy to reach out to somebody and say, hey, I understand what you want to do here. And maybe their mind may not be in the, they didn't see it like that, but that's what it actually is. So just reaching out to them, making sure that they don't, fully go through with, making a big profit off of something that should go to his family and the people affected. So the second part, which leads me to the second part, good ethics, people that, they want to be remembrance of Kobe Bryant, which is fine. Of course we all do. I want a jersey. I want both of them. I want them, some of them are hung up in my house, like, just because the mentality, somebody that, I've seen and I learned from. So, but good ethics would be, if you were going to sell anything, it would be to only donate to his cause, his family, charity. Any of that is perfectly fine. I would see it as that. That's my one way of good ethics. So if you guys know anybody, maybe point them into that direction of giving the profit to the donation. So yeah, that's my piece on it. That's one thing I saw, and marketing is incorporated in that. Creativeness is incorporated in that, because I know people would love to hop on that, because he's been a part of all of our lives, a lot of our lives, for the most part. So another thing after that, you guys, it's blows my mind every day to see, because this company, Destiny Partners and everything that I have, it's a startup with myself and a couple other people that help. And, as far as I want to make it, as big as I want to make it, it'll take what I do and my credibility to take it to the next level. And I have a plan for all of it, but in my early stages right now, you guys listening, I just want you guys to know that simple marketing will work. It will work. It will work. Promote it. Simple marketing will work every single time. You know why? It's do the stuff that works. Why go and venture? I mean, I'm off. Like, don't get me wrong, creative. I do stuff that is not in the lines, things that we're supposed to do. But why not do the things that are working as well? Who's getting the click? Who's getting the clicks? Like, that's click. Let's put that out. Why not? Why can't we change it up a little bit and use the same format or template and use that? You guys, I'm telling you, simple stuff, marketing, make it advantageous towards your company and use it. I promise it will work. Another one, if you guys don't have a marketing calendar, please make one. Please get one. Please use it. It is very pivotal to your company. I mean, like, I messed up that word probably like 3 times now. I gotta stop using that word until I get it. But no, the calendar is just something you need. So when you're going through your month, you're like, all right, here we go. Boom, got it. It's one thing to have goals, and it's one thing to organize your goals and task. just to make sure you're hitting on all cues. I mean, you don't want to miss St. Patrick's Day and a great marketing scheme for your business that will directly affect you in your sales. Like, you don't want to miss those things, man. I'm just saying, that's just a side note. I just see people don't do it, and I'm just like, you work off of that. Like, you don't have a full layout, and then you go to the goals, and then come back to the, no, man, you gotta use them both. But, so another thing is, these are just, I'm giving you guys things that I've seen, and I'm watching people work, and I'm just like, wow, they'd be so much better. I mean, I obviously give them the tips as well when I'm watching them, and they're always meant to just be, you know, I'm not criticizing people. Like, some people are great doing it without, you know, they're nuts, but it works for them. So, but I just like to give, you know, good criticism, good feedback for people. And a lot of times people give bad feedback and they tell you a certain way you need to do something, but no, I just give an overall broad, like, you don't have, like, all right, say if you don't want a calendar, you want to put it on a long, it's fine, but you get what I'm saying. You need to have an enlarged view, and then you need to have the detailed view, which is two different things, because when you look back and see what you're actually working towards, rather than being like this all the time, is different. So anyway, I like you guys to incorporate trends into your ideas, man. Trends are what carry us through. It makes us, it gets the culture. If you know what a culture is, you know, like a sickness, this is us, and we're moving together. And any trend that, you know, comes about is what we're talking about. It's the thing, it's the now, it's the new, it's the pop, it's the go. So if you're not incorporating your messages into those trends, it's, guys, you gotta use your ideas and your trend. It has to work hand in hand. Unless you're trying to start a new trend, and if you're doing that, still incorporate your trend with the old trends. It works, I promise. Next thing, titles are important. Titles are so important. This is the biggest one. This is what I'm going to go off of. So titles are so important. I'm going to explain to you how to create one, a good one. And I'm going to first explain why titles are important. Titles are what you click. Titles are things that you see, that you read those first couple of words and you're like, all right, let me enter in the door. If you don't want to enter the door, you don't want to walk in that door, it's because the title is probably bad, or the people standing in front of it were kind of like, I don't want to go there. Like, that's what you think. Like, when you think it is judging a book by its cover, and the cover is what it says. The picture, it's the picture without a picture, right? Because people look at the picture and like, oh, okay. But so that's pretty much that's the overall why that is so important. People skip out on titles and put so much detail, and people don't even care about those details. People put so much details on the webpage, which sometimes it is very important depending on what you're doing. But most of the time, people are going to scroll through that, look at it, see some words, not read it. And they want the gist of what's going on, and they got it from the title. Now, if the title is leading them into more specifics, which they really do want, then yes, you need more content. But most people are trying to get people to click to their page and get on a sale and get people buying and do things. There needs to be simplicity into all of it. But let me go back to the title. So Google allows for 50 to 60 characters when you're making a title. So that pops up in the search engine. That's why it's also important. These titles pop up in your search engine and the browser title. So when people are looking, they're like, that's what I'm looking at. Okay, I'm on the right track. This is what I need to find. I'm trying to find out how to be a better person in 2020. Here we are, 2020 better person. Says it in the title, says it right there. Oh my God, I got steps right there. Click it. Oh, read it. Oh my God. Trying to be a fashion, trendy person in 2020. Boom. Get on the site. It's all fashion. It's a lot of pictures. This is what I wanted. Yes, oh man, I'm clicking on the photo. It's the description. Great. I'm here. That's all it is. It's that simple. But let me tell you what the title needs to be. So you need to summarize. Of course, obviously. But not just that. You want to grab people's attention. Like, if I'm talking to you and, I don't want to go there. Well, if you were talking to a girl, you want to do something to get her attention. You want to summarize. It's like an elevator speech pretty much, but even shorter. some of you guys probably do talk to girls like that, and that is scary. 50 to 60 characters, come on. I guess you got to sell yourself really quick. Anyway,